And now we have a neckbeard making the pilgrimage to Japan on a quest for the elusive Japanese female. Traveling to Japan tomorrow and have a question about the females. Hello, I will be arriving in Tokyo tomorrow and I would like to ask something. This, of course, isn't the main purpose of my trip, or so he claims, but I was wondering what is the best way to find a single Japanese female? Like what locations are the best place to find them? Also, what's the best place to take them on a first date and what kind of gifts do they enjoy? Yeah, I'm sure they'll appreciate a nice guy like you. I'm traveling from the States, so I would greatly appreciate any information from those who have a Japanese girlfriend themselves. Thanks. Well, you can start by not calling them females, thank you. Hello redditors of the internet, Noble Xenon here and welcome to r/JustNeckbeardThings part 60. Let's get started. This next one is a cross post from r/InsanePeople Facebook. Oh boy. Feminism has brainwashed young women to believe that wifehood/motherhood are optional stuff you can do later in life. Freeze your eggs, eat prey, etc. This stuff is freaking delusional and manipulative as hell. Peak fertility is 22. 90% of your eggs are dead by 30. This next one is based on personal experience. I have severe depression and anxiety and I hope to find someone I can talk to about these issues. Neckbeard replies, "Hey gorgeous, I saw you were struggling and I just wanted to let you know depressed girls are so beautiful and girls with anxiety are the best partners as I've heard, XD. Hit me up if you need someone to love and fix you. P.S. You're so gorgeous, send me nudes with your scars anytime." She replies, "Creep." And the beard replies, "Stupid, I hope you oof yourself." That is absolutely disgusting. Are they trying to take advantage? Probably. For this next one, I don't know fella, maybe it's because you're making edits of her. I literally had to listen to her talk about the type of guy she likes and has kissed for months and she's the one complaining. I make her uncomfortable because I want her to talk to me. I literally made so many edits of her too. I literally helped her with her summer schoolwork. I literally listened to her, and she does this to me, but I'm such a nice guy. And Wildman8 replies, "Oof, I remember my expressing my feeling through Photoshop phase. I realize I was a creep, but at least I had the sense not to actually show them to anyone." For this next one, guess that explains it. Someone comments on a YouTube video, "He cheated, I had empathy until he said that." Fair enough. And the reply? "Here's why men can cheat and women can't. We provide for them. We hold the door for them. We are their leader." Ah yes, the old holding the door trope. Second, we get laid just to get laid. Women do it subconsciously because they have an instinctual attraction to men that will provide for them and be their leader. Men's cheating doesn't imply that they're gonna take care of the person they're cheating with. Women cheating, on the other hand, implies that they are willing to be taken care of and provided for by a different person. What in the incel is this? We go to Twitter for this next one. "M'lady, doth the sword is scabbard, may I presume? Shaking hands with a woman is like shaking hands with a child. It seems artificial and vaguely patronizing. The handshake was designed as a greeting between men to show that your sword hand was empty. Are people going around with swords nowadays? Do you realize that it's the year 2021, not 1221? Ladies and gentlemen, have we achieved the pinnacle in neckbeard engineering? Introducing the Cooler Master Motion 1, the world's first gaming chair with a built-in toilet. No longer will you need the piss jug or the poop bucket. You can do your business right here on this chair without having to interrupt your pro gaming sessions. For this next one, women who can sleep with men without emotions or damaged women who cannot pair bond. Someone says, and women can have sex without being emotionally connected. It's not a man-woman thing. Doesn't matter your opinion, cheating is wrong. And then Neckbeard replies, "You just proved my point. You said that he has a lot of typical traits of a hero, yet he still did things that were questionable. That is an anti-hero. I don't care what classes you've taken, I frickin' work in Hollywood as a filmmaker, have been since 2014, so you do not want to go there with." With what? Don't you know who I am? Women who can sleep with men without emotions are damaged women who cannot pair bond. I am talking about normal women. Pair bond, what the hell is that? And look at your last comment. My opinion doesn't matter, yet yours does? LOL. Typical Reddit. You do realize that you don't go to jail for cheating, right? Guys being bad is just an opinion. I do believe that women cheating is bad because they are wired differently than men, and that can actually be backed up by the fact that men and women are different AF. By the way, if you're really enjoying the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and a little notification bell, but only if you really want to though. For this next one, Triple N wants a trad life. Apparently the Triple N is no new normal. For some reason at first I thought it was No Nut November. Don't ask why. It's titled This Should Be the Triple N Motto, by the way. And of course, it's from 4chan. You will own a large piece of land. You will own a spacious ranch-style home in a homogeneous high-trust community. You will have fires every night in the backyard. You will have bountiful children with your loving wife. You will get dinner cooked for you every night. You will expose the globalists. You will have privacy. You will own numerous firearms. You will practice free speech. You will be healthy and wealthy, and you'll be happy. For this next one, look at this dude I found in a comment section. Is this considered a neckbeard? Well, let's see. Those are the most stuck-up girls ever. They know they're beautiful and they know they're in a small pond. Never try to date them, you'll just end up treated like crap unless you got money and abs. Honestly, this one might fit better over at r/niceguys, but I guess that's enough to pass? I once dated a guy for a month and after breaking up with him, he changed his Steam bio to this. At least 2D girls don't break your heart. To be fair, he ain't wrong. Just a little weird is all. For this next one, we've got ourselves an ugly neckbeard being judged by so-called NPCs. Not to be that guy, but being ugly isn't something good too. I'm ugly and overweighted, and despite my intelligence, humor, and kindness, I'm unable to talk publicly without feeling I'm judged on how I look. Sadly, it's a society issue, where most of these random people, I call them NPCs, just don't care about who you are deep inside. We live in a world where your physical appearance doesn't define who you are, but those NPCs are convinced otherwise. You're calling other people NPCs, dude, you're not a video game protagonist. I don't know what to add to that, so have a nice day at least, happy face. This next one was apparently so effed up, it was removed by Reddit themselves. This is insane. Apparently it was a person fantasizing about 5 to 6-year-old girls. That is just messed up. That's as much as I'm gonna say about that post. This next one is a guide on how to properly argue with a Redditor. Small brain? I disagree with your opinion, but respect your right to hold it. Normal brain? Your opinion is bad and you should feel bad. Meanwhile, big brain? You're an idiot, tweeted by Elon Musk in 2017. Wait a minute, I just realized the Instagram account is called God Emperor Musk. Dude, you're doing yourself no favors by worshipping Elon. This next one 3D printed his own My Little Pony girlfriend. What the hell? 5 stars. This 3D printer is great. I grew tired of paying exorbitant sums of money for figurines and decided to splurge on this printer. My brony friend for life gave me designs. I started with Fluttershy, but we broke up. I started dating Applejack after printing her out 3 weeks ago. She likes going to Sonic and sits on my lap while I drink milkshakes. Later, I take her home and she drinks my milkshake, winky face. Oh god. That is just weird to visualize. Imagine breaking up with an inanimate object you printed out yourself. These people need help, seriously. For this next one, here's a guy who knows his ABCs, meaning always blame Chad. Men should be more friendly instead of being a-holes to women, except the good-looking Chad men that I date. They can be a-holes all they want and I'll still lust after them and beg for them to come back. Hashtag teehee. What is that hashtag? And the reply? Maybe you should try making friends instead of being an a-hole to women online. Your life might brighten up, you know. We could have been friends, but you decided to act like this. Here's how to horrify someone in 1 sentence. 1 sentence horror story I read somewhere once. Looks like we are the last people on Earth, m'lady. Oh my god. Humanity would be doomed. For this next one, demented turtle will only sleep with good-looking women. That is quite the rare insult right there. Can't hold down a part-time minimum wage job and calls women psychotic while acting psychotic. He's a real winner, winky face. Posted in MGTOW worldwide. My life has gotten so much easier ever since I went MGTOW. No more worrying if I will ever have a girlfriend. Decreased loneliness. All my money to myself. The only thing a woman can offer me is a fun time in bed, and she would have to be good looking to even provide me with that. You know what? The no more worrying about girlfriends and decreased loneliness does sound nice. Unfortunately, it had to come with the rest of that. By the way, a couple more posts. More than 5 months ago at the same job. True, I only worked 3 days a week and 12 hours total, but still. I worked at a thrift store for 2 days and they never called back, but the Dollar Tree next door called me the next day. I'm a cashier there. Then a few months later, sadly I had to retire from the Dollar Tree because one of the assistant managers let the job go to her head. I was hoping to stay for a whole year, but c'est la vie. I now work at Burger King at $10 an hour, more than $2 more per hour. But here are a couple of the more interesting posts. Have you ever noticed women put up this sweet front like they are the nicest things to walk the earth and can never do wrong, then out of nowhere do some underhanded, demented act? Anyone experience this? Women always apologizing. I'm at the grocery store at work and some dumb apologizing for blocking the aisle or taking too long or some other stupid crap. Stop talking to me, I'm a stranger and not interested. Why is it that I can't remember anything a woman has said, but I can recall with extreme clarity all the crazy and psychotic action she's done? This guy sure does complain about women a lot for a guy who's supposedly going his own way. This next one's real smooth with the pickup. I see you're a man of culture as well. I'm a girl, but thanks. And then Neckbeard replies, how far can you squirt? What? No age flare on r/teenagers? Very suspicious. For this next one, we go to what's basically the German version of Quora. Is it okay to have an underage anime character as your waifu around 13? The answer, in my opinion, has got to be a resounding no. For this next one, each day we stray further from God's light, unofficially pledging my allegiance to the Confederate States of America. At least it's unofficial, I guess? For this next one, we've got ourselves some big brain arguments, the smartest of arguments. OMG, stop comparing apples to oranges. Boys mostly want their hot female teacher to make a move on them, and if they don't, they can defend themselves. Girls are delicate, fragile, and can easily be overpowered by men or women. Let's be real, and stop pretending like we're in la-la social justice land. And by the way, the original post was talking about the double standards of teenage boys and girls getting violated by teachers, oh god. For this next one, he had an actual neckbeard. Too bad I'm the busy type, I'm really missing out. About the neckbeard, location isn't accurate. If we matched, we're local because I'm only matching with my local area. Rapper, hedonist. Chances are, I'm way too wild for you. Trust me, I'm way too much for you. I unmatch all responses that take longer than 5 minutes. If you're the busy type, do not message me. Swipe right if you are an open-minded freak, not the busy type and can meet up within 24 hours. I'm only into open-minded freaky women. If that's not you, don't message me. Damn, now I want to see what kind of neckbeard this dude had. For this next one, we've got ourselves a Sigma male alert. Bow down to the god of getting women. What do 18 and 19-year-old e-girls listen to? I'm 24 and I want to manipulate women. Oh, 4chan. For this next one, hope they enjoy being in the spotlight. Post on another video here on Reddit. Here's the thing. Women offer very little to society besides being released from male sexual frustration. Even though you've been taught by media etc. to believe that women are equal, well, they are not. They are physically, intellectually, and emotionally inferior to men. Yeah, because this guy thinks that women are objects whose sole purpose is to pleasure men. Yet they still have the biggest entitlement issues of anyone. What has this girl offered to society except her body to a select few men that had the privilege of sleeping with her? Look at all the great scientists, inventors, architects, musicians, painters, poets. They weren't all male because of a coincidence or some patriarchal conspiracy. Even now, women have more rights than ever before, yet they still squander them on being useless feeders that contribute nothing to society but a pretty face. And you people upvote them without question. It's pathetic. Downvote away, you lonely, desperate, impressionable virgins. Oh, this dude is straight up asking for the downvotes. Probably thinks he's being the epic troll or something. For this next one, I honestly feel bad for this person, but I just can't help but laugh at the image. My self-summary. I perceive myself as an intellectual and a gentleman. Whilst I am no old-fashioned individual, I am very astute with today's technological appliances. I believe in proper dress and conduct and treatment. And why does it get cut off in certain areas? That's quite infuriating. On a typical Friday night, I am sipping wine and listening to classic music. I prefer my own company to the company of ignorance. The most private thing I'm willing to admit? I'm still a virgin by cause of unfortunacies. Yeah, right, unfortunacies. I'm really good at many say I have a way with words. I have, you could say, won arguments over impossibly complex subjects, such as religion and civil rights over the internet. This may not sound impressive, probably because the ways you supposedly, quote, won these arguments, but the internet can be a ruthless pit for those unaware of its nuances. Oh, I think we're fully aware of how much of a pit the internet can be. Now let's take a look at the weaponry of choice for neckbeards. The Virgin Molotov cocktail versus the Chad jar of piss. The Molotov cocktail. Petrol is expensive. If you F up, you set yourself on fire. Police are looking for them. You're giving money to the frickin' oil companies, and getting petrol without a car sucks. Meanwhile, the Chad jar of piss costs next to nothing, it's easier to throw. You get the satisfaction of hearing a cop yell, "Oh my god, this is piss," can be filled on site. Why, officer, these jars are from my cold brew business. Literally anyone can make it, and nobody expects you to use these jars as a weapon. And you can only imagine how nasty a jar from a neckbeard would smell. This next one is looking for Asian girls only. Girls from other continents need not apply. I have a thing for Asians. That means I like to have lots of sensual smexy time with cute Asian girls. If you're a non-Asian girl, don't even bother messaging me unless you are hot. A non-Asian girl has to be an 8 out of 10 or hotter for me to be able to get turned on for her. This last one's titled, "Okay, I'm done with the internet for today. I haven't showered in a month, winky face." And the reply, "Smells between your toes." Honestly, I think I'm done with the internet too. Anyway, I'd like to thank all of my patrons, especially Bacon Cat, Cole Pollock, Henry Jeff Mickelson, Catalan Cormandy, Roman Parker, Seth Southwell, Spoonie the Rogue, That Ducking Bug, and Benjamin. You can join in the link below, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. If you have something interesting to say, don't forget to comment. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. See you guys next time.